live back in a bed, meditate, I think I should. No, we ain't friends, got me on.
What's going on, guys? It's Bryce from Foushée, and we're back with another video. In today's video, we are ranking all the tracks on Lil Yachty's newest album. Let's start here. Now, this album is crazy, alright? It's extremely different from anything Lil Yachty has ever done, and today I'm ranking all the tracks here. As you can see, we got the track list here in track list order, and we're going to be ranking this tier list style, you know what I'm saying now. This album is, like I said, crazy. It is a lot to take in, it is a lot to listen to. A lot of these songs blend into each other like perfectly, so it was kind of hard for me to like differentiate these tracks, but I've listened to the album plenty times, so I'm gonna give you guys my opinions on these tracks. So we're not gonna waste no time, starting right here with the first track, The Black Seminole. Now, what an intro. I mean, the fucking beginning with him just like over the drum pattern and just then it just fucking completely flips into this euphoric fucking epic like woman singing in this build-up instrumental. It's great. This intro is like one of my favorite intros right now. This shit is S tier. This shit's S tier. Alright, this shit is incredible. It's incredible. This next track we got here is another one of my favorites. It is The Ride. And this just is nice, you know what I'm saying? It's just nice. The vocalizing on here is great. The instrumental's nice, upbeat. Teezo Touchdown feature on this complements it perfectly. Him singing on the front end, him kind of rapping on the back end. Really enjoyed that. I'm sticking this up in S again. I'm sticking it right up in S, you know what I'm saying? I'm not wasting no motherfucking time. This next track we got here, Running Out of Time. Now, this track is good. It's not quite S tier, I don't think, but I do think it's pretty nice. It's kind of Tyler the Creator-esque, not even trying to be a pun because he has a song called that as well, but it's like that instrumental has a little like buzzing sound kind of. It reminds me a lot of Tyler and the way Yachty's vibing over this. He's flowing over it. I'm fucking with it, but I'm gonna give this one an A. I was fucking with this one a good amount. Now this next one might be controversial. I've seen a lot of love for this track, and like, it's cool, alright, it's cool. This track, Pretty, right here, it's not my favorite. The vocal inflections are weird, alright, they're weird. Maybe I'm just not used to them yet, but I have listened to this album, like I said, plenty times, and it's just not really hitting like I feel like it should right now. But it's still good. It's definitely not one of my least favorites on here, so I'll put this up in like a B, alright? I ain't got a problem with a B. This next track, Failure. Now, I feel weird kind of putting this against the rest of this track list, as this isn't really a track. It's more of a skit. There is an instrumental over it, though. Yachty is just talking over it, talking about, as the title would entail, failure. And, you know, he kind of spin on this. I'm not gonna lie, he kind of spin on it, alright? Everything he says, I personally pretty much related to, and I fucked with, but it's not really a track, and I feel weird putting it against the other tracks, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna put this in C, because it really is just instrumental and Yachty talking monotone. It does kind of add to the album, especially within the concept of Yachty trying something new. It's not a bad track or anything, it's just not really a track. Now The Zone is great. There's the build-up throughout the track is great, and that's the thing with all these tracks. The build-up is always great, the chord progression is fire, and like I said, these tracks transition into each other almost seamlessly, so you gotta love that. You gotta love that. Justine Skye killed her part on this, and altogether, nice track, very nice. I'm gonna put this up in A. Next, we Saw the Sun. Now, this is more of like almost completely instrumental. In this, there is some like crazy audio things Yachty's doing with his voice, like the cutting in and out, kind of the Poland kind of like, whoa, shit he be doing. He's doing this on a lot of the tracks on this album, and I'll get into that later. But this track, he's doing some weird shit with that. It's more instrumental, like I'm saying, it's more of a vibe. But I was fucking with it a good amount, but it's not one of my favorites on here. If I had to put it somewhere, I'll put it up in B. Now, I'm not trying to be extra harsh here. I'm just not trying to completely suck this album off too much, because like, listen, bro. This album's good. I love that Yachty's, you know, doing his thing, going outside the box. But, like, let's not pretend it's a little derivative, all right? And this is his first try of, like, doing something like this, so I'm not going to dog on him. I think this album's really fucking good. But, like, it's not, like, this crazy fucking one-of-a-kind masterpiece. Yachty created a new genre, bro. He did not create a new genre. Some people only listen to hip-hop and get a little carried away, okay? But this album is good. I am fucking with it. So this next track we got here, Drive Me Crazy. Deanna Gordon, great vocalist on here, great vocalist. The drums on here are like kind of hip-hop drums. This is almost the most hip-hop track, because the back half of this track, you know, it breaks down and you get that like almost acoustic like hip-hop like Yachty's spin on here. He's actually kind of rapping on this back half, and I'm fucking with it a lot. Like I said, female vocalist went crazy on it, Deanna went crazy. So I'm gonna put this up in A. I was liking this a lot. I've Officially Lost Vision. Now this is like the darkest track on here. The way it starts out is just eerie. It's scary. It brings you to a place. I'm fucking with it a lot. It's super grandiose, and towards the end of this album and the beginning of the album, It's super grandiose. The middle isn't as grandiose to me, but I'm really fucking with these like huge like moments in the track list. I've officially lost vision. It's definitely an emotional tone shift of the album, and I'm fucking with it a lot. This is a S tier. All right, this is a S tier track. Next, we got Say Something. Now, this is another one of those tracks where Yachty really fucking took the walk to Poland, bro. He took the walk to Poland for real, because this shit was used all over this track. And I know, you know, Yachty's been, this album's old. This album's pretty much older than Poland, I'm pretty sure. I think this album was made like 2 years ago or something crazy like that. But like, this song is just whatever to me. He feels like a teen again, I guess. I don't know. It wasn't that great. I don't put F and C. It wasn't that great. Next, we got Paint the Sky, which to me is almost like some Weekend type stuff. I don't know, the instrumental reminded me a lot of After Hours for some reason, but I did like it, and he's kind of talking about how he do all this stuff for this girl, you know what I'm saying, how she got him doing all this crazy stuff. I do like it, and like I said, the emotional tones on this album are constantly shifting. This one is definitely another shift in the album. It's not one of my favorites, though. It is good, though. It is fire. I'm not feeling too strong about it. I'll put this up in B. All right, I'll put this up in B, probably. Next, we got Should I Be? Now, I absolutely love this. The high-pitched vocal inflection he's got going on with that hook is absolutely crazy. The drums on here, I keep saying it, but the development of the instrumental throughout the song is great. I mean, that's kind of standard for psychedelic rock tracks and albums, but it's standing out on this one for sure. This one, it's just so good. I kind of want to put this in S, man. S, man. This song is great. Next is The Alchemist, and Should I Be the transition from Should I Be into The Alchemist is so fucking good. This track is so good. Alchemist is like, it is almost like the most like upbeat song in the album. Yachty's like really using his voice on this track. It's just the drums go crazy. They're always fucking picking up. This track's so good. Just for the transition, Should I Be into The Alchemist, they both deserve S, man. They both deserve S, because holy shit, man. That shit is great. That shit is great. Next is Reach the Sunshine, which is the grandiose outro to this album. Daniel Caesar's absolutely killed his feature on here. And this thing is like it is like a cinematic experience, this whole outro. The shifts and tones and changing the sonics that change throughout this outro are crazy. Like I said, Daniel Caesar killed his shit. It's dark and eerie at first. It goes into like some more heightened mood throughout the track, but then you go back to this dark, mysterious kind of vibe. It's a crazy outro. It's a crazy fucking outro. Daniel Caesar, I keep saying it, but he absolutely, completely set the tone for this track, and I absolutely loved it. So, Reach the Sunshine, that shit might go up in S. That shit might go up in S. But I guess that's the track list right there. I think I'm pretty happy with what I'm seeing here. You know, nothing here is really going crazy to me. This is a good album. Like I'm saying, it is a little bit derivative, but I'm fucking with what I'm hearing. And as someone who hasn't really delved into psychedelic rock that much, other than like Tame Impala, really, this is definitely a good album, and I enjoyed it regardless of what anyone else is saying. But that's about all I got for you guys today. If you want to make your own tier list, link in description. Check it out. Make your own tier list. Tweet it at me. You can find my socials in the description down below. Make sure you follow my TikTok, my Spotify, my Twitter, my Instagram down there. Make sure you subscribe to the bell so you don't miss any updates, any videos like that. I make videos, hip-hop, all types of stuff like this. So if you enjoyed this, make sure you do that. And yeah, it's been Bryce. Peace.
Can't I picture little Bobby, just a young'un run around with his bands, hammer in his hand, feeling like a man. The illest to ever do it. Run for the pole, get the gun, put it in your brain like